All right.
Wes, I always bring you back for just the best movies.
It's true. This one's Oscar bait. Pure, unadulterated Oscar bait.
The fuck did we just watch?
Norm of the North.
That was depressing for so many reasons. So better or worse than Legend of Oz?
Better. Definitely better. Better than Haunted House 2.
I'll give you that one. Oh my god, this is...
It's January, and I will genuinely say it was the worst movie I've seen this year. But it's only January.
January is the dumping ground for movies, though. So
I would happily watch this again instead of a 30-foot lightning penis.
Hey, that movie was awesome.
Yeah. What should Hercules fight this time? Egyptians.
I would gladly watch the movie again over this shit. Oh my god. I mean, where do you even fucking start? This is by far the worst animation I have ever seen in a theatrical movie.
Legends of Oz was worse.
No, it wasn't. Like, that one actually had some textual detail to it. This one was actually worse.
I don't know, this one had like fur detail.
That didn't move at all.
Yeah.
With some really awful lip syncing. Say what you will, Legend of Oz.
I actually wasn't paying attention to the lip syncing. I was
like,
sitting
there's
there
sometimes
going,
where like sometimes they're in a match, other times they just go wildly out of fucking nowhere. It's like, wait, what? I feel like I'm watching a Godzilla movie. What the hell is happening? So it's, what the fuck is his name? Who
voiced him?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's that Pauly Shore.
I just love how Anglo-centric the movie is.
What do you mean?
You're not speaking bear, you're speaking human! Thank God he never encountered anything speaking anything but English.
Yeah, although he does encounter the one Hispanic in the movie named Pablo.
It's true, there's Pablo, the caricature.
Because, of course, if it's gonna have a Mexican person in your movie, it's gotta be either Pablo or one. You can't have anything else.
It's a good thing
My
Pablo's
name is
there,
Derek.
And you brought that, because I was about to say that there's not a single non-white person in it. But there is
Except
Pablo.
for Pablo.
I mean, even the bears are white.
Yeah, Rob Schneider, that's who it is.
Wow.
Yeah, Rob
right.
Schneider makes it a tour with fucking Norm of the North.
Yeah.
Because I guess Adam Sandler finally said, it's like, you need to do something different after the Ridiculous Six. Why not do this fun little animated movie? Should be good for your career. Do awesome. Norm of the North, and it's starting to rain now too. Fuck.
Yeah, it's alright.
This is one of those movies kind of hard to talk about because it's like, there's so much bad. So much bad.
I really think I hit the nail on the head with explaining this film when I was talking to my girlfriend last night.
What's that?
Because I told her, hey, I'm going to go with Michael to see Norm of the North tomorrow. And she's like, oh, that won't be too bad. And I said, yeah, it's about a polar bear trying to stop global warming using breakdancing. And she goes, oh, no.
Oh, my God. Like, this is one of those movies, like, I've never seen, like, even the most boring kids movies I've seen, I've never seen, so many people walk out of this movie.
Well, they had misbehaving children. They weren't angry at the movie. They were upset with their kids.
Either way. And that leads me to a second point. So many bored fucking kids in this movie.
It's so true. Oh my gosh.
Because towards the end, the kids did not give two fucks. They were like running up and down the stairs. They were yelling. They were openly crying. To be fair, if I was that age, I was watching the movie, I'd be crying too. I'm an adult. I almost cried while watching this.
It was just so touching.
Don't pull a Patrick, man. Just don't right now. That's what fucking Patrick would say. I mean, like, that's really the best description of this movie. There's no less than 7 dance numbers that come.
There's at least 7, yeah.
At least
definitely.
7 that come out of nowhere, serve no purpose, the most generic songs they can get the rights to. And it's just a bear shaking his ass.
Well, they refer to it as the Arctic Shuffle, but it's not even a consistent dance. It's not like I could learn the Arctic Shuffle. It's like, no.
It changes every time.
Exactly.
Because, so I guess the story of this movie, quote unquote, why is this in theaters? Like, that is what I cannot fathom the entire time. It's like, why am I watching this in a theater? Like, there is no reason why this should be in theaters. I mean, why was this in theaters? Like, it's genuinely baffling to me, because, like, there is no reason this should be now straight to DVD.
Oh, man.
Or straight to Netflix. I mean, like, I bought my nephew these crappy little Mickey Mouse like animated DVDs, and they have better animation. And those actually were straight to DVD.
Do you notice how amazingly empty the streets of New York were?
It kind of changed often on the traffic. It was empty.
Even during like the high stress, like action moments in the street where there are lots of cars, there aren't that many cars, and they're all doing a speed that you could not possibly drive on Manhattan.
Right. And even then, the physics of this movie is constantly changing to some points where it makes no fucking sense whatsoever. I mean, I know
so
it's
good.
like, especially towards the end, where okay, so. Give a general overview of the plot. I mean, if you saw the trailer, you already know what the fucking plot is.
Yeah. So you've got a polar bear who can talk to people.
I guess it's a rare genetic disorder, I guess.
He got it from his grandfather, so it skipped a generation. Is it like a baldness, or?
It must be like a recessive gene.
Exactly. All right, so recessive polar bear gene to speak human.
Because this movie won't give any logic, we will, I guess. Which apparently only qualifies as English.
Well, we never actually tested it with any other languages, but man. Anyway, so he's got this ability, and it's given him all of the feels. And as a result, he can't kill seals.
But, yeah, for some reason he said he has to...
Like, I speak human, so I can't kill seals.
But I will tell you my entire backstory. For no other reason, because we need to tell the backstory.
People killing seals, if they don't need to kill seals, well, like, that's terrible. Polar bears killing, that's their food.
Yeah,
they should do it.
And yet he eats pufferfish in the middle of the movie, no problem, no
like,
problems
they're sitting
whatsoever.
there screaming about not being in water. All right, they're not actually screaming, but they're clearly still alive.
We're just imagining they're screaming in their heads.
I thoroughly feel it. I'm just like, man, they're laying there like, in space, no one can hear you. Like,
dun dun dun. So would like the Norm be like the black pillar from 2001: A Space Odyssey?
Yes.
This is Paul Pumpers.
Except the black things aren't allowed in this movie.
Although he will make a coming out of the closet joke.
Oh my gosh.
Because there's a part of the movie. So long story short, for some no good reason whatsoever, they decide that some corporate person who's played by Chang from Community, which I was surprised to hear in this movie. You didn't catch that?
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, that was totally Chang from Community.
Yeah, that works.
I only knew that because I saw Ride Along 2 yesterday, and he was in that too. And by the way, guys, I probably won't make a Ride Along 2 review because I saw it by myself, and honestly, it's not a movie really worth talking about.
But it's a sequel to one of the greatest movies of all time. I mean, give or take a lot of movies.
I mean, like, my review of Ride Along 2 is going to be saying, Kevin Hart, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. The movie's telling you to shut up, and you're still talking. There you go. That's my review of Ride Along 2. But anyway,
I'm just going to challenge you on this one. Have you seen a Kevin Hart movie where you didn't have that reaction?
No.
All right.
To be fair, I've managed to successfully avoid most of the Kevin Hart movies up to this point.
You know, I didn't see Get Hard.
Neither did I.
We should make that happen.
Make that a reaction video. I know, God knows the Saving Christmas one's popular enough.
It's Kevin Hart and Will Ferrell. What could go wrong?
So many things. Anywho.
All right.
So, anyway, this guy wants to build condos in the Arctic. Okay. Sure. Even though the entire place is built out of ice and structurally that would never hold for a millisecond. But okay, let's go with it. So Norm decides he wants to go to New York because he can talk to humans. So he's going to stop the building this thing by becoming their mascot. Genius.
I dig it.
Again, sure. So, I don't know. There's just so much. I can obviously destroy this plot with just a few bits of logic here. I'm going to in some points, but I was like, whatever. We have a fucking talking polar bear played by fucking Rob Schneider. What do you want from me?
That's square one. We're gonna keep going.
Just what? Oh, Heather Graham's in this movie too. Fucking, she'll do anything. Bill Nye's in this movie. Not Bill Nye.
Now that would have been great,
right? Bill Nye, the science guy, going. I don't know why I'm here. None of this makes any sense.
He's actually the voice of all the lemmings.
Oh my God, Gabriel Iglesias played Pablo.
Yeah, all right. That explains why they made the caricature a chubby Mexican.
Oh, so much. Wacko played a whale tourist.
Excellent. They got the animation wrong.
If only the animated X-Men was in the fucking movie, that would have made this whole lot better. Instead, we got the fucking Lemmings, who are obviously trying to be like the Minions or any other stupid characters in this past few years. Because like, oh, they're so easily marketable. There was one point in the movie, I swear to God, it was just reading me the cliff notes from the director and the writer of this movie.
Right.
Because even before Norman gets to the north, they're filming, like, a director comes onto the Arctic and starts filming a commercial for the model houses and starts saying, like, oh, my movie's Oscar-worthy and all this stuff. It's like, I don't know what the fuck they're trying to say here. Like, are they making fun of that? Are they saying that crappy movies are okay? What are they trying to say here? I don't know. Right. I don't know what this movie's trying to do, and it's making me really annoyed. But anyway, the coming out of the closet joke, that's what I was getting to.
Yes. So just before his big performance in the renamed Rockefeller Center ice rink, now the Green Homes Center.
Because apparently, like, I would say, like, because apparently the housing market really could buy anything they want, but I've seen The Big Short and I can kind of go, yeah. But anywho, that's a whole other depressing fact. Anyway, he says he has to wear this embarrassing outfit, and he goes, oh, come on, Norm, come out. And then Norm steps out with this weird, like, disco suit, and he goes, I think I just did. Like, we're like, wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Nothing is sacred to this film. 2016,
we're still making these jokes.
Exactly. And, of course, through some ridiculous, convoluted methods and, you know, shipwreck that could have easily happened in the storm they were in without their assistance.
Yeah, really, I was thinking about that too.
Green announced, I don't care if there's a storm, go now. And I'm just like, you know, guys, you probably don't need to go.
Yeah, I know. Like, I feel like it's a problem to take care of itself.
Nature's got this.
So really, I didn't do anything. God was just gonna take care of the rest of it.
You know, that wave.
But the tidal wave from fucking Interstellar shows up and wipes it all out anyway.
Wipes it out, and I'm just like, the tugboat wasn't gonna save that.
No. Like, this movie just feels like they wanted to make a music video with a polar bear, but they just say, no, let's make us into a movie. We'll hire Paul Schneider and all the other fucking people that go do this movie. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's the worst anime movie I've ever seen, because Legend of Oz was probably worse. Debatably. You can make a case for either one, but I think it's the worst animation I've ever seen.
Legends of Oz had Patrick Stewart in it.
And Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah. And it was still worse.
I don't know. When they renamed him from Tug to Tank, I teared up a little bit. You forgot about that part, didn't you?
Man. All that therapy undone.
This is revenge for all the time you've trolled me.
Oh, don't worry. The year is young.
This is true. We still gotta see all the religious movies together.
Oh, man. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Oh, God. You know what we gotta do before that happens, though? We gotta do a live reaction video for God's Not Dead.
Okay.
And then we'll go, and then just to cheer you up, watch the Music Meister. By the way, guys, that goal is still on Patreon. If you want to help us raise 300 so I can make this guy watch Music Meister.
Do it. Oh, man.
That'd be
what I do for the cause.
You haven't even been here in months, man. You haven't done shit.
It's true. I keep thinking I've learned, and then I come back.
You love it.
Just when I thought I'd gotten out,
they pull me back in. You love it or you wouldn't be here.
Oh my God.
All right. I mean, there's really not a lot to fucking say about this movie. It's just bad. It's a bad kids movie that you expect to be bad.
You know my favorite part about this movie?
What?
There's absolutely no setup for a sequel. And we could all be happy that this movie was not great and so it doesn't get a sequel. Okay, cool. No. I like that they painted like, yep, this one action, the Arctic is saved permanently. Like, there is no more risk. Everything's cool.
The sequel will just have greenhouse glasses played by Pauly Shore.
Oh my God. Andy Dick.
Andy Dick. There you go. Even better. I don't know. Like, I mean, I know people want me to rant and rave about this movie, but honestly, like, I'm not as angry as I was expecting to be, because I think I was just expecting it to be awful from the moment I saw the first trailer. I was like, this is gonna be fucking bad. And guess what? It was.
Right?
It was.
It was.
I'd be more mad if it was a movie that was, like, offensively bad or anything like that, but, like, it's a movie that even the kids in our theater didn't like.
Well, it just didn't hold their attention.
Yeah.
And I feel like this was not...
Which is, like, it was trying to do, because that's why it had so many goddamn dance numbers in it.
Oh, my God. I feel like this movie was not genuinely bad. It was just a poorly made animated movie. Like, the writing, like, all of it, it wasn't upsetting to me that I watched it. I'm just like, wow, that could have been better.
It was just very, very dull from beginning to end.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not like there's something about it to be overtly angry about, except just the terrible animation and all the fucking dance numbers.
I think it's just showing that these animated animal movies have really become so formulaic that now an animation studio goes, hey, we follow the formula, it's gonna work. And here we see it doesn't.
Well, here it's like, I'm wondering, like, if this looks like it was built on such a small budget, I wonder if just the small audience we had in our theater was enough to pay back what they paid for the movie.
Oh.
Really, because, like, I'm honestly surprised there were that many people there. Like, I'm gonna say it right now, we have Star Wars, and I will even say Alvin and the Chipmunks in theaters right now. If you take your kid to go see this movie instead, you're a bad parent. Because, like, if my parents or my grandparents let me see this movie, and I sat through the Pokemon movie, by the way, I would say, why the hell did you take me to that movie?
You sat through the Pokemon movie.
When I was a kid.
Like, that's not one of the gems of our time.
I sat through Inspector Gadget as a kid, I put it that way.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Yeah. And this movie, I'd be like, why? Hey. It's like, you ever heard that story about the guy who played Bowser in the Super Mario movie?
No.
Like, he was telling his kids, and it says, like, a kid watching the movie, and he goes, Dad, why did you do this movie? And he goes, well, son, so I could have paid for those shoes you're wearing right now. And the kid pauses and goes, I don't need shoes that badly.
Oh, my God. Oh. Wow. Oh, man.
That kind of feels like a lot of kids are having their conversation with their parents right now about this movie. Like, I didn't need food that badly, Dad. You didn't need to make this.
So, like, you see how Olympia wanted to spend more time with her mother?
Yeah, I'm kind of seeing the parallels. I mean, this is just, from a filmmaking standpoint, this movie is just outright depressing. From an action movie perspective, it's just fucking dull, bland, and there's nothing to it, and there's no reason it should be in this many fucking theaters.
And it doesn't actually discuss the effect humans have on the Arctic.
Oh yeah, because I totally expect that from this kind of movie.
But I honestly expected a good eco lesson to come out of this, and it doesn't talk. It's just like, no, houses in the Arctic, bad.
And everyone else went,
why?
Because it's made of ice.
Exactly.
That's like building a house on sand and going, yeah, this'll hold. Hold.
You know what would make this better? Stitch the sand. And make it cold.
But more slippery.
Ooh, yeah, slippery really drives up housing markets.
I know our construction crew will love that. That would make their job so much easier.
Well, that's why they didn't have construction crews. They're just like, oh, right, and house.
Well, they put the house there, and then literally, like, the next day they put the house there, a fucking huge chasm appears right next to the house, and they go, oh, shorefront property. Meh, meh. It's not, holy shit, that giant chasm almost took the house.
Absolutely market spinning right there. That's how you gotta do it. Like,
It was like,
you like your job, you want to keep your job. Yeah, it's now beachfront. You know?
next day, higher risk housing.
That's like everyone else.
Adventurous lifestyle.
Well, they're already pitchy.
You already got the cast of Point Break there? Right there.
Yep.
The potential little shitheads in Point Break are gonna move in the next day. Did you see the remake?
I did not see the remake.
It was kind of amazing in a terrible way.
Did Keanu Reeves make a cameo?
Unfortunately not.
How did he not make a cameo?
He looked at the script and said,
Missed
fuck no.
moments.
He was busy on work on John Wick 2, which would probably be a much better movie than this one.
True. Were the stunts at least well done?
And the stunts are kind of cool.
That's the only thing I would be going to see.
The writing was one of the worst screenplays of last year.
Did you see the original?
This one...
It was not a writing masterpiece.
No, but this one had hippy-dippy pretentious bullshit. Like, this...
Okay.
It looked and sounded like it was made by first-year liberal arts students.
But was it well written? Hippy-dippy liberal.
No, it contradicted itself all the time and made no goddamn sense.
You haven't spent enough time with hippy-dippy liberals.
Point taken. Still,
Don't get me wrong, I fit in mostly with them, but there comes a point where occasionally I speak and I'm like, did I really just say that? And I believe it. All right.
Point Break's one of those magical movies. Anywho, yep. I mean, like, is there really anything else to say? I mean, like, there's really not a lot. Oh, we do have the weird polar bear Shakespearean actor.
Oh God, yes.
The one who thinks he's making high-class art in a polar bear suit.
Except it's not Macbeth, but it's work. Honestly, that guy right there is the most real part of that movie.
I know, really. I was kind of thinking the same thing.
That is the New York City actor.
Oh my God.
It's like, you know what? This isn't where I want to be, but it's better than not working.
It's like, I don't think this movie has also any concept how approval ratings work.
No, I like that it's a to-the-moment, just bar of go.
Like, you have a sad face and a happy face, and that's just how politics work.
Politics, sure, but show business, no.
And the more the polar bear twerks, the more the happy face gets lit up, and that means good things, apparently. That means a go for the housing market, which, again, I would say is a joke, but after watching the frickin' Big Short, I'm pretty sure that's how it actually works.
Yeah, no, I mean, really... If it had been a kitten, it would have been too real.
Just meow. And like,
watch this kitten twerk. Approval!
The entire world looks like the Meow Meows on Meow Meow Beans on Community.
Yes.
Have you seen that episode?
I have not.
Go. It's on like the Yahoo page. It's
all right.
But oh my God, it's a dull, pointless kids movie. It really is. It won't even entertain your kids.
You know what the best part of it all was, though?
What?
The previews.
We got some decent previews.
We really did.
Like,
there were some previews.
We got right off the bat. A good segue, by the way.
Thank you. That's what he really keeps me here for.
I know. It's like, right off the bat, we got a trailer for The Little Prince, the movie I've been dying to see since I heard about it 2 years ago.
I have heard nothing about this movie, and I am so excited for it.
Like, I heard about it like a year or two ago, because I saw it was a foreign language movie that they're translating for the United States. But like, even that, like, ooh, that art style looks fantastic.
Yeah, no, the art's amazing. The concept of it looks good. I am really excited for this movie. I'm sold. I'll buy my ticket.
Is Jeff Bridges playing the role? I mean, you can, in a different light, you can make the fact that he makes friends with a little girl a little creepy, but
it looks like they're making it really sweet.
Like, I'm willing to look past that, because, like I said, it does look really sweet, and the animation style is gorgeous, and the way they kind of use different styles to their advantage looks fantastic.
Yeah.
So, and it has apparently a really good fucking cast, so I'm totally down for
that should be great. I'm excited for it.
That's gonna be really good. And then we got The Secret. I'm so tired of this fucking trailer.
Oh man,
The Secret Life of Pets.
It's weird. The trailers change a little bit whenever they release. They add a few things here and there. I keep hoping, because at this point, to my knowledge, there is no overarching plot.
Not to my knowledge.
And I want that to be just like the whole thing is no overarching plot. I want some punk with like a quadcopter with a GoPro strapped to it. And he's just like, let's see what's going on in the city today. And it takes off. And then the whole movie, just scene changes are going out one window and into another.
I mean, I would totally down this movie's like a series of vignettes, but it's...
Exactly. I don't want an overarching story here. I just want pets doing bullshit while their owners are not around for an hour and a half.
And from what I got from the trailer, it looks like it's going to be a house party movie.
Yeah, likely.
Yeah, that's what I got out of it anyway. I don't know. I just know, like, I've been getting the same goddamn trailer for, like, over a fucking year now.
It's true.
And I'm so done with it. And it's like, okay, can we, like, a whole new trailer instead of just adding some clips to your already half-assed trailer? Please? I mean, I'm down for reintroducing System of a Down to a new generation, but still, there's only so much I'm willing to take here, guys.
I'm excited for it.
I don't know. I mean, even then, like, they have some clips like Louis C.K. doing his part, and it sounds like he's phoning it in a little bit.
I don't. He phones in half of his life.
True, but at least there's a bit more effort into it. I mean, like, Louis, when it's good, is a fucking brilliant show.
Oh, yes. No, definitely. And I mean, I'm not... Louis C.K., in his style, is phoning it in.
Yeah, that's true.
I would love to see, like, Netflix original stand-up comedy, Louis C.K. phoning it in, and the first 15 minutes is him talking out of a polycom on stage.
Louis C.K. I can imagine just a whole, like, first minute is Louis K. just drinking a beer, like, what the fuck are you doing here? The title is called Phoning It In. You expect effort? Fuck off. Go home. Which is probably something he would actually do.
Right? Like, this could work. Okay, so...
There you got
Secret Life of Pets.
Angry Birds. You didn't even know this movie existed.
Again, I did not know this movie existed, and I feel like if they were going to make a film in which they really needed to cast you...
Where are you going there?
You would fit in as Red, just like right along the line there, because you're just like, man, everything makes me angry.
People... I feel like I got a really bad stereotype. Me being the angry person, although to be fair, I did.
It's not a stereotype if it's true, Michael.
To be fair, look at the movies I've seen.
I'm aware you've been through some shit, but we just got a new Star Wars.
And I was kind of cynical about that.
See?
I guess I don't know. I don't like to think of myself as an angry person, although I know that's definitely there. I will admit I amplify things for the camera. But
Yes. Even still, I think that if any one of our subscribers, viewers, honestly anyone out there, we go like, hey, we want to grab Michael, paint him red, and launch him from a slingshot, they would all chip in extra money to have you be like, wah!
I probably do it too. That's kind of fun.
Right?
There's a cushion, right? Sure. Same.
I don't care. Cover me in black stuff and strap a bomb to me. Launch me. Let's do it.
I will admit, I'm kind of curious how Danny McBride's gonna do in this movie. Not so much the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
Just I'm like, oh fuck this corporate shell out bullshit.
Oh man.
I'm so tired of Josh Gad. I mean, he had one good movie in Frozen, but since then, I have not seen anything good since. Between
we'll see.
Pixels and mostly Pixels.
That was a masterpiece, give or take, everything.
Still not the worst Adam Sandler movie I've ever seen. Though
right.
that didn't even make my nominees for worst movie of the year.
Wow.
I know, it's a rough year.
Maybe I should go see Pixels.
Don't. It's like a 23 out of 100.
All right.
Then,
all right, so what's after Angry Birds? I don't remember the
Kung
order
Fu Panda
things
3.
Kung Fu Panda 3. If there's a movie that just gets me, oh my god.
Yeah, the movie is like... The Kung Fu Panda series is a surprise every time I see it, because the trailers always make it look awful. Like it made it look really fucking bad. Then I go see the movie, it's like, that was really good!
Right?
Where the hell did that come from?
I am excited for Kung Fu Panda 3. I have enjoyed every Kung Fu Panda animation I've seen.
I'm not sure about the TV show, but...
I still enjoyed Legends of Awesome.
Didn't see that one.
Oh my gosh. It's entertaining to me.
I've always really liked the villains in these movies, I'll say that. Gary Oldman was great in the last movie.
Treat Kung Fu with any of the respect the martial art deserves. I'm not even going to try to claim it does, but is it entertaining? Yes.
Well, I think it's more
could you get me to learn anything using dumplings? Probably.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh my gosh.
Around Christmas time.
Yeah, we're going to watch Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas again. Wes has 100 dumplings. The movie gets to stop when Wes eats all of them. Eat, Wes. Eat like there's no tomorrow.
It's starting to feel like a math problem. Wes has 100 dumplings. Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas is 80 minutes long. How long will it take for Wes to eat 100 dumplings?
We don't get it through the opening credits.
Hey, Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas, worth watching every minute of it. I know that because apparently, according to my math, I've seen it 5 times now.
Oh my God.
Between showing everyone the movie earlier this month and then editing said videos, I've essentially seen it 5 times. Including the first time we watched it.
Tell you, if the speed eating competitions used dumplings instead of hot dogs, I'd be the reigning champion.
I'd pay to see that. I'd frame just standing right there. I feel like you should make that an eating challenge, but I'm not sure you'd make it through the video.
Wes versus a Kodiak bear.
Now, either way, like, the villains in the other movies have always had, like, really good voice actors. Like, even the...
Oh, yeah.
Like, Gary Oldman was fantastic in the first one. I don't know who plays the film in the first one, but I know we have J.K. Simmons doing the voice this time around,
Yep.
and I'm a little worried they're gonna play him just for laughs, which I think would be disappointing.
I'm amazed. Like, they have to put a certain production quality into it because the voices of the Furious Five are all huge names.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, okay, we need Angelina Jolie, Lucy Liu, Jackie Chan.
Wait, Jackie Chan in this?
Yeah, Jackie Chan is Monkey.
Is he really?
No, not Monkey. No, he's in the second one. He's in one of the other characters.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Because I know Seth Rogen is the cricket.
Yeah.
Or the praying mantis.
Well, they're all big names.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get blasted at some point in the future for not knowing who played Monkey.
I'm
But
sure
whatever.
someone will correct us.
Yeah, no, there's just amazing voice talent that is acting talent going into these things. They cost a lot to hire them.
Yeah.
You got to make the movie amazing if you're gonna justify doing that.
I don't know, Alvin and the Chipmunks has a bunch of name brands too, and those movies suck.
Gotta look at the base material, man. Base material.
Did I ever tell you my theory about how I want those movies to end?
No.
And I know I said this a million times, guys, so I apologize, but it makes me laugh every single time I
Is it
think
a
about it.
shoebox in Dave's backyard?
Kind of.
Okay.
It says, this is how I want Road Trip to end, and to be fair, I almost got this.
Wow.
But I said what I wanted it to end is they get to their destination, and they're all happy. Yay, we finished our road trip, and then a car comes out of nowhere and hits Alvin, and then you have Dave holding Alvin's crippled little body, and it's pouring rain, and then he looks in the sky and goes, Alvin! Cut to black.
Okay, I'd watch that.
Right? I want to make that one day. I mean, Sony will say no, but I'll pitch it regardless. Say, no, guys, it'd be a great way to end the series. It's like, how much more can you honestly milk this franchise? We're out of the Chipmunks 23. They just got out of college.
I'm gonna try and convince Bill Murray to come out. Gonna make another Garfield movie. But it's gonna be Garfield without Garfield.
How are you gonna pull that?
The whole thing's just John talking to himself.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, have you seen those comics
Yeah.
where they remove Garfield from them? I just want them to do that. Like, bring Bill Murray on. He's there for every day of recording. He doesn't have to do shit. It's a complete remake of the first movie, just without Garfield.
It'd be like a Fight Club and it just ends with with Garfield going, "You'll eat that lasagna because I tell you to." He's like, "No."
Oh,
And that'll be the first and only
dark.
time. That'll be the first and only time Garfield appears on the screen too. It'll do that shot where it shows it nothing in one shot, then it zooms it behind like his head, and then Garfield's just suddenly there.
Buildings explode, shaping out of lasagna.
You'll get rid of the dog.
Oh my god.
Because of course in every horror movie the dog has to die at some point.
I still can't believe that about the Garfield movies, that they didn't CG Odie.
Right?
Like, that they went with a chihuahua. I'm like, really, guys?
A chihuahua? That wasn't a chihuahua.
Wasn't it a chihuahua?
No.
Did they go with a beagle?
Probably something like that.
I don't know what they went with. I actually haven't watched any of the Garfield movies.
I watched it as a kid out of fascination. Like, wow, this is not good. I have to watch more. Like, I did that with Shark Boy and Lava Girl when that was
This
on
is how
TV.
it all starts.
That movie was I watched like Shark Boy and Lava Girl for the same reason, because it was on TV a lot when I was a kid, and I was like, wow, this is terrible. Crank up the volume.
I never watched the Shark Boy and Lava Girl series, but Spy Kids.
Oh yeah.
The fact that it's all directed by Robert Rodriguez.
I know, right?
I'm just like, I can't help myself. I have to watch this.
You got that, and then you got fucking Machete.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh.
So it's like same director. It's like, really? Wow.
Yep.
Okay. we got massively sidetracked there.
Yeah, we did. Sorry, guys.
Because we never go on tangents on the show.
Never.
And then we had Storks, the teaser trailer for Storks.
Yeah, teaser trailer.
It's the first
for
time
Storks.
I've seen it. I know Kelsey Grammer was in it.
I agree with your statement in the theater on it.
I
the
feel
entire
like
thing was spawned by a bet.
I bet you can't get Kelsey Grammer to say goo goo gaga and make it sound like the most sophisticated motherfucking thing in the room.
And he did.
And he did. He pulled it off. It's kind of like what I said with the Lego movie, which is ironically made by the same studio, where I said, like, I bet it started as a bet they did this just so they can get Morgan Freeman to say the most childish things they could.
Right.
Like, ooh, ooh. Just in the voice booth, like, I bet we can't get him to do it. No, come on, it'll be funny. Come on, let's try it. Come on. All right, Morgan, we wanted you to say and make ghost sounds. And the top of your like, really? This feels like it's beyond my talents. Just come on, we'll add $50 to your check. All right, just do it.
Man.
All right, fine. Ooh. All right, no, more ghost. Ooh, there you go. Good, pet, good.
Oh, man.
Sorry, the guy looks exactly like Brian Cox, who just pulled up next to us. Kind of got my attention there for a second.
Weird. All right.
What if that grave action was Brian Cox?
That would be amazing.
Oh my god. And then the last trailer we got was Zootopia.
Which I've seen the trailer before. It's entertaining.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful for it. I want it to be good.
The full second trailer they made for it made it look a lot better than this teaser trailer did.
Was this considered a teaser trailer?
Well, I kind of consider it a teaser trailer because it's basically just a scene from the movie.
It is basically a scene from the movie. That being said, I don't know how you could advertise the sloths without showing that entire scene.
I guess, yeah, fair point. They kind of do it again in the full second trailer.
True.
Yeah.
I got a kick out of it. I'm hoping it'll be good.
It looks well animated, at least.
Definitely.
But yeah, I mean, I've seen this trailer a lot before too. I mean, the full trailer kind of sold it more to me. It's like, okay, here's the actual story. Here's what they're going for.
Definitely,
it's like, okay. So it looks clever, and the animation looks pretty good. And it is Disney. Even like their more mediocre recent 3D anime movies are still pretty good. So.
Oh yeah. I think that first full trailer laid it out well enough that if they kept making trailers in that style of explaining and giving more, scenes, there'd be nothing left to surprise you with when the movie itself comes out. And so they're like, okay, you guys all saw the first one months ago. You know what's going on here. Let's give you a little snippet scene that's not going to be the keystone of the movie, but will entertain you to make you want to see it.
Yeah,
that works.
The part that made me laugh at the second full-length trailer, though, is the fact that there's a weird bunny racism going on. Have you seen the other trailer for this?
Maybe. It's the one where they're talking about the different,
No. I'm talking the release a trailer not too long ago that actually explains a part of the movie.
Oh, no, I guess not.
Well, in that trailer, it's all about, I guess she's the first bunny in the police force or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And she, they say, she basically put on traffic duty. It's like, no, I can catch this ravenous rabid animal that's on the loose or something like that. It's like, okay, but if you can't do it, you gotta leave the forest, because I guess there's bunny racism in this movie. I don't know, it's kind of weird. That's kind of I don't know. I feel like in a world where every single animal can talk and do whatever, and there seems to be machines that accommodate every one of their needs.
Right.
I feel like bunny racism is a little weird.
It is a bit strange. I'm hopeful for it as a movie still, but I mean, yeah, that is kind of weird. Can you imagine if our police system worked that way?
Right.
Some traffic cops no, I can solve this murder. And instead of the captain be like, no, you're a traffic cop. Stick to your job and work your way up. Study and you might make it. He's like, all right, you could investigate this murder of this 6-year-old child, but if you screw it up, you're fired.
You know what you just did? You basically summarized the plot for Ride Along 2.
Oh my god!
Just change the murder with drug smuggling, and yeah, that's basically the plot.
That is awesome.
And it's Kevin Hart. Congratulations.
I like Kevin Hart. I find Kevin Hart entertaining.
Lucky you. I do not.
You didn't find Star Wars entertaining.
I thought it was good. I just didn't think it was the pinnacle of all human creation like a lot of people are making it out to be.
Well, I mean, there wasn't any Jar Jar, but...
I mean, yeah, that alone made it good, but the rest of it made it pretty good. But
Alright.
but other than that, it's like, God damn it, I'm trying to look on the movies we got for next week, but that stupid thing keeps redirecting me to an app store. I mean, yeah, you got any final thoughts for Norm of the North?
I am simultaneously happy and depressed that they did not set up for any sequels.
Well, they did. Who knows? In the sequel, he might build an arc.
I really want that to happen. I'm not gonna lie.
Because that's a line in the movie where it's like, apparently the grandfather polar bear who can also talk to people is locked in the basement of this fat cat's office, and the gerbils go into lemmings, whatever. Same thing. They look the same. I know it's lemming racism, but anyway.
Yep.
So they go in there, they come back, and they Norm starts doing the what's that? Timmy stuck in the well kind of thing. And he goes, oh wait, something like, Grandpa wants me to do that. Grandpa wants me to save the world. He wants me to build an ark. Oh, he wants to put them first, the Arctic first. Oh, okay. Then we'll build an ark. And shit like that is like, okay, so this is gonna be like
next time you're gonna have the ice is melting, so he's got to build an ark out of ice.
This is gonna be the Evan Almighty of sequels
with the power of dance.
Don't give Hollywood ideas.
They're gonna call it Norma's Ark.
Good night, everybody. I kind of wish this movie I can get more mad about or any real strong emotions to it. Other than just, I could say just lazily made, lazily written. It's a fucking lazy movie, and it's dull, and it's boring, and I'm fucking hungry, so I'm not really cranky right now. I just want to go eat something, and I don't know, like, there's better things I can do with my time right now than wasting my time talking about Norm of the North. So, we still got to see the Benghazi movie. 13 Hours.
Oh, yeah.
The Michael Bay movies. I got to ring somebody for that.
All right.
And then next week, we got another bunch of movies, so I'll probably see like 2 or 3 of them.
Nice. What do we got coming up?
The Fifth Wave.
Oh, that one, yeah.
It looks like another young adult movie.
Maybe. I don't know. I keep hoping for great sci-fi. I got Star Wars. I should keep my mouth shut.
You probably should just be happy with Star Wars for now. Because really, The Fifth Wave looks like another one of those Hunger Games, Divergent, young adult
it kind of does.
Sci-fi movies. Then we got Dirty Grandpa with Zach Braff, and not Zach Braff. I wish it was Zach Braff.
So it's Al Pacino and...
No, not Al Pacino. Robert De Niro.
You're totally right. Wow.
Robert De Niro and that douchebag from Neighbors.
Yeah.
And then The Boy, which is a horror movie from that girl from The Walking Dead.
Really?
Yeah. Maggie.
I haven't seen any trailers for The Boy.
It just looks like another dumb January horror movie.
Excellent.
But we do have Ip Man 3. If you can find that.
Ip Man 3. Oh, yeah. I hope I have the spare time.
I gotta see if it's playing anywhere near us. I think it might be going on Netflix though, right afterwards though.
Nice.
So I think it's one of those that are released simultaneously with streaming services.
I enjoyed the first Ip Man. I haven't seen the second one.
I've never actually seen either one of them.
It's... I don't know. It's never been a really deep storyline, but the fighting's been fun.
Yeah, I think it's kind of the whole point of the series.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Raid 1 and 2.
I didn't see the second Raid either.
You didn't see the second one?
The first Raid was mind-blowing.
The first one I've seen. The first one I've seen. I haven't seen the second one, though. Alright, I think that's all we got, and you have to work in like half hour.
Yeah, no, I gotta take off.
Yeah, so,
but,
thanks for coming back, Wes.
Of course, glad to be here.
Hope to see you soon.
Make good life choices.
So don't go see this.
Yeah,
or don't be a jackass on the internet talking in your car about movies. In hindsight, that wasn't my best choice.
You know, Michael, I keep hoping for something better for you. I'm sorry.
I'm single. I don't really have I don't have a home after a few months, so I'll probably be living in here in a few months. So making reviews like this much more streamlined.
There we go.
I'm kidding, but just sort of.
Brought to you by Starbucks Wi-Fi.
I actually used that once to upload a video because the internet crashed in my house and it was Christmas. I was desperate to upload something, so I drove over to Starbucks and they closed 5 minutes before the video was going to be uploaded. I was pissed.
Oh,
I was sad too. That was a sad, dark day. Oh. I think it was the first year I started doing this, too, actually, now that I think about it. Not this show in particular, when I started making videos in general.
Okay.
That was way back when. Well, I feel old now. I've been doing this for like 3 to 5 years.
Back when you were still young and couldn't grow facial hair.
Wow, ouch. Ouch. That hurts. Says the man uses gel to point his mustache.
Hey, it's wax. Mustache wax, my friend.
Uh-huh, alright.
Yeah, no. Naturally curly hair. If I did not wax my mustache, it'd be hilarious! It's just like... Look like a freaking Muppet.
I dare you to do that one day, and then we'll just dub your voice over somebody else. So you actually do look like a Muppet.
You know, I think that would actually be the best thing we could do with Norm of the North.
That would actually...
Can we get like some really quality voice actors to just come in and redub the whole thing?
I can talk to Ron, see what we can do. Yeah. You probably know some people.
Let's get John DiMaggio in on this sucker.
Yeah.
Have him revoice Norm.
I'm thinking, no. Get John Travolta or John Malkovich.
John Travolta as Green. And Malkovich as the Lemmings.
Very appropriate.
All right.
So thank you guys for watching. Oh, you do some more DC anime antics in the future?
Yes, definitely.
All right.
My work schedule, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right. So stay tuned for a lot of other shit I'm gonna have to do later. So bye, guys.
Bye.